Hello everybody, Ian Robson, welcome back to an episode of American Truck Simulator. So I've been meaning to do this for a while now, I just haven't got around to it for whatever reason. So I finally got back into American Truck Sim, got most of my controls hooked up here properly, and let's go ahead and do a little truck. The one thing I kind of realized that was kind of bizarre about this situation is that all the other tractors on this farm are all Dear Johns, and then this one right here is a Casa, which is a case tractor basically. So I don't know why they happen to have a case here, but I guess that's just the way it's going. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. Of course, this is an oversized load, so we may or may not be able to do all of this run. I don't know how long it is here. 720 miles. Ooh, did not realize it was that long. So yeah, definitely won't be able to do all this today. But at least I get started here. There we go. Now the one thing I'm not sure about is when I was messing around with my gears, I have the 8th gear in what I would normally be 7 for me, and I don't know what's the deal there. So like every other gear is kind of like, so like 5 is in the wrong place. So I need to shift all the high gears over 1. I don't know what the deal is there, but I just happen to notice that. I'm not sure what to do in order to make that shift over 1. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine, and then it gets to the higher gears, and then it changes. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'll take a look at it here. So I got the graphics on Ultra, I guess. On here, it looks pretty good actually. Back in the Peterbilt once again with my, what do they call this, Supernova Chrome. I don't think I changed the front tire actually. I just realized. Pretty typical setup for me, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Let's make that turn. There we go. Got a little ways to go, so yeah, it's been a while since I've been in this game, so I figured I might as well hop back into it. Yeah, 5's in a weird place than it normally would be for me. Alright, let's get back up to 6th. Cruising speed of 55. 55. One of the reasons why I wanted to pop back into American Truck Simulator is because, of course, we're expecting to see Washington at some point in the future. So I figured I might as well hop back into the game and kind of have some fun with it. Experience. This is California right now, and it's good to see some of the other areas again that I haven't been to in a while. Last time we were in the game, we explored a lot of Oregon. We're almost at 55 here, according to our speedo. I feel like I'm eating the steering wheel right now. Because I want to sit back here. But I suspect, I don't think you guys will be able to hear me quite as well. Like the microphone will be too far away. There's 55 there. Whoops. So yeah, I figured I'd hop back in the game, do a little bit of trucking today, and then I would check out. Well, when Washington comes out eventually, I don't expect it to come out to anytime soon. Probably not for another while yet. I imagine probably won't be a few months at least, but maybe it'll come out in the spring sale, who knows. So, I know it's hard to say. It's funny, I feel like the dash is so much clearer than it used to be. Because when I used to try and read the dash before, I couldn't, though I guess it wasn't crisp enough. I feel like, but now it's, I can read the speedo even without too much of a difficulty. And I still should probably kind of have to do this a little bit, but it's not as I have no idea what the speedo even says. Now at least I have a good idea. Oh, I don't have the resume button. All the little buttons. When you switch your computer from your old computer to a old computer to a new computer, and then you have to kind of figure out what buttons did what, and that's why I'm kind of running into this weird situation where I'm trying to figure out why my range is all weird now. Oh yeah, I have an engine brake on here. I forgot about that. Or a retarder on the transmission. Oh well. Not the end of the world. But yeah, little things like that you can kind of realize, like air horns and jake brakes. Those are my air horns right now. That's my horn, so air horns are kind of lame. And then my jake brake, I think I can see the button here. Yeah, so you can see it right down there. It's not going to do anything right now because I have the engine, because I have the retarder in this transmission as well. What would normally happen is when you are trucking along here and you're going down a hill and you don't have a retarder in, but you have the engine brakes toggled on, the engine brakes will automatically kick in, basically, which is kind of nice. Clear. So let's drop it down into 8th here. Hopefully we'll be able to maintain that same pace. We're going downhill. Actually, one of the cool things in California, I think there's a couple of breakaway lanes in California. Around San Francisco, I want to say it is. So, one of the guys I actually follow online, one of the fishing guys, he actually went to San Diego, well, not too long ago. So it's kind of neat. Maybe that's the reason why I was like, let's go to California. In reality, this is where my base of operation is here. I had to reinstall this profile, so basically I'm the only driver now again. And I think I have one garage, I think. So I probably should hire a driver or two, just so we make some money when I'm not, when we're sleeping or progressing time or whatever. There we go. Because if I don't, I'm sure I don't drive nearly enough in this game to make money all the time. It's like I had this really big debate this morning. It's like, do I play Farm Sim or do I play American Truck Simulator? Because I know in Farm Sim I have a couple things leased, so every day that goes by in game, I end up losing money on it. Whereas in here, nothing really happens. It just, you just continue on your merry way, and as you play the game, things progress. It's not a server, obviously, but if you were playing on like a ATS multiplayer, then of course that'd be a different story. But in this situation, it doesn't change much. Now, what I put in this, they appeared to add some more engine options to this particular truck now, which is nice because now you have a couple really big options, like 750 horsepower. Look like I went with I think it's a Cummins chipped 600 horsepower engine, I think it was, or I think it's 605. I didn't get too crazy. You can get a lot. Oops. Not the buttons I'm trying to hit. There we go. I guess I have the horn switched around with the the horn switched around with the engine brake. That's why I hit the horn. Oh well. I'll get it eventually. Oh, here's our turn up here. We should be okay in 7th gear. Let's drop it down to 7 low if we need to. There we go. Up and over the hump. Merging into traffic here, no problem. No problems at all. What is that up there? Oh, it's just a truck turning. I thought it was like construction or something at the top of that off-ramp. I was gonna say. Not too bad. Now, the only mod I have in this game is this truck right now. What is that? The Monkey King? I'm not sure that's all. That might be something to do with, whatchamacallit? Planet of the Apes. There we go. Might be, I don't know. Yeah, I went with the new style interior as opposed to the classic interior. I do like the classic interior for all the buttons, like the flip switches and all that jazz, where it doesn't have a GPS in it, so I can't see where I'm going at all. It's too bad they still haven't put in the cabin accessories DLC for ATS, because that's where you could just add a GPS to like A random location. Yes, I'm in the truck lane. Thank you very much. Slowly downshifting, trying to get up this hill. Well, not too bad, actually. 7 low's not too crazy. You can get a lot lower than that if you need to. There we go. Let's take a quick look at the map here, see where we're at. Barstow. So we came from Bakersfield, just south of Barstow now. Where are we going here? Reset navigation. There's a gas station and a scale there. Which side is the gas station? On the same side. And up here, normal traffic. I'm just going to reset that. Yeah, it looks like we're a little far away. I don't know if we can make it or not. It's 7:05 for me, and I don't have that much time. We'll try and make it to this rest stop right here. I don't know how far that is. I didn't realize how long this trip was. I didn't think it was 700 miles, but apparently it was. Oh, there we go. Gaining some steam here. You can hear those turbos whine up. There we go. Looks like it levels out here. There we go. 7 high. Slowly winding our way up the hill. We're along the hill now, I guess. Not quite up the hill anymore. There we go. Now that's where you gotta be careful. So I turn my engine brake on here. Or just toggle it here. Where I work, I should say, not we, where I work, there's like a valley kind of thing almost, I guess. A hill coming down to where the shop is. So all the time you hear trucks coming down the hill, the engine brakes going, whoa, you know, doing their own thing here. Los Angeles. Pretty sure we don't need to be in this lane, but we're going to stay in here for the time being. Oh, that's not true. We do need to take off. Take this particular exit here. Yes. There we go. So we can take this corner nice and safely here. It's been a long time since I've been in California in this game. A long time. It's crazy how much it feels like it's changed. Let's get the center lane here. I mean, it really hasn't changed that much. It just seems like it has. Yeah, we better slow down. We're doing like 65 mile an hour. Just a touch over the speed limit. Just a touch. I don't notice it in this truck at all, though. And the funny thing is, we're actually pulling a giant, you know, tractor as well. Ooh. It sounds way better outside the truck. Does sound way better outside the truck. Oh goodness. Yeah, that sounds really good actually. Must have been a long time since I've done that, because I'm just like, it sounds so like fresh and new. I don't know. That's what happens sometimes when you go away from a game and you come back to it after a while. You're just like, oh yeah, that's what it sounds like. Or, oh yeah, that's what it's like. So it's nice to have that kind of that feeling again, I guess. As if everything's new and exciting once again. We're still cruising at a pretty high speed here. Just feels really slow right now. So I bring up my information here. I'm gonna crash, of course. 56 miles an hour, yeah. Hopefully we didn't wreck the trailer at all. It's not our trailer. Oh, I guess we just wrecked the truck. No problem there. Gotta stay in my own lane here. So what we're looking for here is our rest stop to make our first stop of the day. Mainly so I can get to work on time. Alright. Some nice hills over there. Very nice. It is all deserty still, but it's good to see some changes. I'm surprised I haven't got a ticket, actually. What the heck's the speed limit here? I got a vehicle crashing offense, but no ticket. And it's not like I have a few thousand pounds behind me. Actually, I saw an oversized special transport the other day. They had a truck in front of the transport truck. Had like a huge boom going up the front of the truck to indicate how tall things were. And basically, if it hit something, then you know it's a problem. I can make this. Oh, I probably could. Call this high-speed trucking, if there is such a thing. Actually, there was an interesting article the other day about truckers in Ontario specifically, where I live, and the article pertained to not having enough truckers, basically. Which was interesting, because it was focused primarily on long hauls, of course, but apparently there's a shortage of long haul truck drivers. Oops, I wanted to go there. What? Oh, he slowed down. Come on. Go. And that's also one of the reasons why I always limit my speed. Otherwise I end up doing stuff like that. I mean, I still do that when I don't have the high speed, when I do have the limiter on, I suppose. Alright, pull over here. This may not be for trucks though. That does not look like a truck stop. They do actually say sometimes for trucks and cars. Truck parking, there you go. Just wasn't reading the signs, apparently. Oh, look at that. Let's just park beside this deer John here. How funny is that? Looks like we're clear there. Good. Perfect. Alright folks, that's it for me. End of part 1 for me at least. Let's go ahead and take a quick screenshot of that. A little side-by-side action beside the Deer John there with the green truck. That's funny because I have a red truck. Alright. That's a cool little picture actually. Excellent. Alright folks, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. My name's Ian Robson. If you like what so much, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more American Truck Simulator. I'll catch you guys later.